It's right behind us. Shoot, get my car ready.
Hold it! Jesus.
Well, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
Did you get tired of being all that you could be?
No, I'm still all I can be.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm not gonna let this stand.
I'm the sheriff here. I'll tell you what'll stand.
Oh, he's got us.
Northbound on, what are we on here? We're gonna go westbound.
Hey there.
Hang on.
On
This should be
4th
sent.
Street from Earl.
Oh.
You guys there?
Yeah, what street is he on?
Westbound on 4th from Earl.
Okay then. Tell him we're at Mariah.
We're at Mariah.
Need a description?
What's the vehicle description?
The Honda CRV is stolen. It's going to be westbound on 3rd. Back towards Earl.
East or westbound?
You mean back eastbound?
Yeah, my fault. Southbound Earl.
Southbound Earl.
And hit the alley just south of Earl here. And 3rd.
That was look right.
Westbound through
Clear.
the alley and southbound. Again.
Just wait till we get there to get the sticks on it before he lights it up.
Are they in the back?
Yep. Okay.
Lost in the area Conway.
Description, please.
Nah, I got it. Eastbound Conway.
Eastbound Conway. Color?
Red. Southbound Earl.
Southbound Earl.
Southbound Earl towards Hudson.
Let's see.
That was it right there.
It's about to 94 now.
Maybe not. That's a cross. Oh, no, there. Let's let it up already.
4454, medic included.
Tell him to unlight it.
Unlight it. Unlight it.
Westbound on Burns, I think, here. I'm up in the distance. I'm just trying to keep an eye on it.
He might have just been using it to cross.
Yep.
You guys close?
Yep.
Turning on Burns from Earl.
Alright, southbound on Clearmont towards the river here, whatever this frontage road is. I'm just going to go back westbound on Mountains.
Keep going. He's going west on Mounds from Claremont.
Are you sure it's
Yes,
going west?
west on Mounds from Claremont.
We got to get in front of it to get the sticks on. So sometimes we.
And I'm going to go northbound Urban from Mounds.
Yeah. I think that's right.
LPT.
That's right.
Where are you guys at?
McLean.
Mike, where you can cancel medics.
Canceling medic.
It's right behind us. Shoot, get my car ready.
Hold it! Jesus.
Well, he was right behind us. I gotta go back and get Pat. Rear-ended me.
Negative for 363.
Hop in.
2756 10-3. I'm in an alley southbound off McLean. Got a stolen vehicle. I got one ready to bail.
2756, copy McLean, what's your cross?
Oh, that ain't right. Hit the car the first.
Clear right.
South here. Well.
10-3, McLean and 4.
Take that 2-point note. You're going to have to go off my ADL. Look at Dirt Alley to the west of McLean.
In the alley west of McLean appears to be near Cypress. 2 prone out. What's the start?
Well, do you know where the alley is?
364 Tango.
Nope.
6 for Tango.
Good job, Alex. Now we just gotta find you. Just gotta find you. We cannot find you.
It's him?
No, he's west of McLean. He's back where we were. Fudge.
Flight 2756, code 42, cut these phone now.
Good work.
213, code 4, Pleasant Route, system 2756, good slow.
Looks like the roadblock.
I thought you had him.
5756, can I cancel 23?
I did too, but then he went around the other car.
Civil can cancel State County, cancel 2.
That's good. All right.
Canceling 10-3.
All right, we got to get to McLean.
363
He's
Tango,
up there.
364 Tango, you both can be clear. There's another
Top.
24.
Same
All right, yep.
But there's no way to get in from here.
364 Tango, we copy. Can you put us back on arcade, please?
Assuming that's a little bit of a dead
Copy.
end up there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Alley entrance?
No.
No? There he is, right there. So, bottom line is, this car right here, he smashed into us in the rear, and then he
That's you, we give me the address.
took off down the alley, right down here. And he looks like he ran it.
2756, it looks like you're near 942 McLean Avenue.
Tell him we're with him.
Giving it. Thank you, remember?
Well,
I don't know how to get there, though.
Right there.
2400, we're with him.
2400 copy.
Well, that didn't take long. Right when there was, I was between two trucks. All right.
362.
362.
Well, that was exciting.
Over 10 days, you're coming to BCM. We'll be able to find out which intersection he's at.
Yeah, of course.
Copy all there.
Can you sit out on?
Sure. Show him how to get here.
Yeah.
He turns in from Cypress. He goes takes McLean and goes south on Cypress.
Just go to McLean, the south one on Cypress.
Yeah, and then he's got to do another jig, but Yeah, it was a little bit confusing. Now, why don't you just tell the people, I'd hate to tell the backseaters what happened here before you go and where you were and. Yeah, he's caught him. By the way, the two suspects, if you're wondering, the two suspects are in the car. So, anyhow, you saw what happened. Alex, why don't you just tell them when you spotted the car? And go ahead.
They're a pain in the
So there I was minding my own business, and happened to see the car at 3rd Street.
On would you say Earl and 3rd?
Sorry, ma'am, I missed your last transition. Yeah, Earl and 3rd.
Come on. Hey, go to the other window. They can't hear you.
Let me double check. It's running, but let me make sure it's not a fog. All right, so Earl and 3rd, 2 plates. Both these suspects, or the car flew by me at a high rate of speed, ran the plate, came back to stolen, just try to keep eyes on it so we can try and get some stop sticks in front of it to avoid a pursuit. Dipsy doodle around the neighborhood. And
yeah, we were kind of trying to catch up here so we could throw the stop sticks out.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
I appreciate the teamwork, and then it actually worked kind of too much to perfection.
Instead of stop sticks, we used stop bumper.
The good news out of all this,
Durango.
the front end is still fine.
Yeah.
So
anyhow, Alex is following, and then eventually it turns into a pursuit.
yeah, once it hits you, we can't let it go any further.
No. Of course, he's following, and then well, you had your lights on. That's thankfully you had your lights on.
Yeah,
as soon as
I saw you guys, I wanted to make sure you guys. If it wasn't you guys in the Durango, I wanted somebody to get out of the way because he was driving a little recklessly. So
just a bit.
But
so then he rear ends us. And then we're going to go back to see if he hit that other car on the side.
Yep.
So what's happening, there's 2 cars parked on the side. My theory is if I hit the binders right between the 2 cars, he's done.
Yeah.
All right.
And I was sure he was.
And he was trying to maneuver around us. He didn't know we were police before we hit our lights. Yeah. And then he just rams us instead. And then he ends up finding a way around the parked car on the sidewalk, right?
Yep.
So,
up onto the boulevard.
Yeah. And so
we know the male suspect. We've arrested him before in stolen vehicles, so yeah, we'll go from there.
And yes, folks, I am fine.
Yeah.
Tell them we're gonna back up.
They're gonna back up.
Nobody was worried about you.
Unfortunately, well, I'm glad. It's touching to see that people were worried about me.
Okay.
But I am fine.
Well, we've been through this a couple times before. Thanks for being here. All right, so I can get out without hitting the same punk car.
So I was sure we had him boxed in.
It felt like it.
And I was getting out of the car to run back and try and put the old grabola on at least one of them. Yeah. And that's when he decided to ram us.
Well,
and
I think you rammed us before you got out, right? I mean, then
it might have been kind of simultaneous.
And then, but clearly, it felt like we had him captured. So,
but in the end, they were. Alex corralled both of them.
Well, it was a dead end. It's the beauty of a dead end. When they don't know where they're going, it's like, oh,
whoops.
Well, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
Did you get tired of being all that you could be?
No, I'm still all I can be.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm not gonna let this stand.
I'm the sheriff here. I'll tell you what'll stand.